Alright, hey y'all, welcome back to Sitting with Ashley and Ashley. I have a whole line of clothes that I just made to share. So this is a show and tell, wait, big, and make style. Wait, big, make, show and tell. I'm actually paying attention to the movie Elemental today, because Niall's watching it. It's such a good movie. Anyway, okay, so 2 days ago, no, yesterday. Oh, that was just yesterday. I got these 2-gallon buckets, and I tried doing using my dye for tie-dye in bucket to dye like in the buckets, and I've never done that before, but I did it with the black Rit dye that I got, so I was like, okay, let's try it. So I put a little Epsom salt and some dish soap and the dye and water in the 2-gallon buckets. I only had 4 2-gallon buckets, so I did buy 2 more because I have 6 colors altogether. And we dyed all of these shirts and onesies, and I've never dyed like that, like I said, and so I wanted to share with you. And then I just got done with the heat press. So after we dyed them, I washed them all, and I did like 7 loads of laundry yesterday because I didn't want the colors to mix at all, and they all turned different. Like, all of them are different. Some of them are splotchy, like the ones that were at like the top of the bucket. So what I learned is that I need to stir more during the soaking process, just to make sure all the pigment doesn't end up at the bottom. And so I just made a bunch of onesies. So I made a bunch of happy face onesies. They're all the same, they're just happy faces, all different colors. The pink is like such a pretty pink. The colors that I'm kind of upset with, the orange, but these are kids' clothes, so the lighter colors are fine. But I learned a lot. All the greens turned out very different, which I thought was interesting. This one was at like the bottom of the orange, versus the ones at the top are like more peachy. That's actually purple. Are you okay? Blue. This one's orange, but it's like a really pale peachy orange. It's a really nice green. Hi babe. I'm showing everybody what we just made. I really like the pink. It's like bubblegum pink. Aren't they cute? And then yellow. So these are all different sizes. I'm trying really hard to be random, which is hard for me. And then I have, let me show you the other onesies. I was going to use these on the big kid t-shirts, but I decided not to. I just left those with words. So then we have a peace sign, a few of them with peace signs. And then I have like, I think 3 t-shirts and like 3 or 4 onesies left over, that I really hate working with the vinyl. Not my favorite thing at all. But I have 2 different kinds of youth t-shirts that I did. We have Future Leader and Change Maker. And so I have, you know, all of the rest of these. Like I said, I'm trying to do them randomly. I tried to mix up the sizes and colors. And then I did these every other to make sure I didn't have 2 of the same. Future Leader. So I think they turned out really cute. I like them. The yellow's a little hard to see on the camera. I'm sweating like profusely all of a sudden. Future Leader. Change Maker. A couple of them I fucked up, but you know, if someone wants to buy them, we can always like negotiate a discount. I'm not trash scratching the whole thing. So like I said, this is like the purple. The colors that the ones in the buckets, so I only have 3 primary. I have the 3 primary colors, and those dyed really well. The ones that I had to mix, the purple, the green, and the orange, didn't come out as good. So that's okay. Again, everybody's different. Everybody, you know, I really like bright colors, but not everybody does. And then I made 4 more of the Calm Down kits, so now we have 8 altogether. I'm still waiting on all of the other like sensory stuff to get here. And then I made these No War bags. I started with red, but then I moved to black, which I think was better. So I just made 3 of those. And yeah, I feel like I want to be done using the Cricut and I just don't feel like vinyling anymore. I did learn yesterday because I'm like, why am I having such a hard time with this vinyl, you know? I just got these in the mail. I'm probably going to use resin with these. They're like these really cool wood pieces, and then they're like, there's a little bit of a, what would you call that? It's like a little, it's like a little space in them to put something. So I might fuck with some resin. They're like, you know, it's like a little pool. These are cute. So these just got here today. I like them. I have a lot of necklaces. I did get more necklaces yesterday. Put those together. But yeah, I don't want to work with. Oh, the thing I learned about the Cricut and the vinyl is that once the Cricut is done cutting, you can send it back through to cut again. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my attitude or my energy. But like I'm like the curves, especially if they're circles, which obviously I use a fucking ton of in my design, they get really stuck, and then I have to like, so today I was using an X-Acto knife to try and help, but it's a lot. So anyway, I feel like taking a break on this. We have a market on the 25th that I'm trying to get stuff together for. I have plenty of product. But I'd like to make more product than, you know, because when I do the shop out front, I can do everything. But this is a good opportunity to do some networking. And, oh yeah, I have to get in touch with the college and make sure they get that flyer to me. And then I also have a course in May that I'm doing at the youth, or the teen center, and I need a flyer for. What else today? Oh, we got some air fresheners, like car air fresheners. I can show you those. Hang on. Niall's building a city on Pango on his tabby. Okay. This movie's so cute. So I got these little air fresheners for your car, and you can just tie them around your rearview mirror. This one I kept out for me. They have these little rubber stoppers in here. I'm not ready to take them out yet, but I remember I bought these little bags, and I'm like, what should I use them for? So I put each of them in a bag, and then I have a whole other box of them. So I gotta go put all of this stuff in the ambulance before something happens in here. Buttons too. But I am tired. I'm tired of the Cricut. But you know, I'm making a lot, obviously. I need to give myself more credit, because what the fuck? I just made all of this. So not to mention the like 20 other bags. So I'm good. I'm glad. I really want to use the engraver, the laser engraver. I was going to try and do that today, but I wanted to get all of these clothes done today, which we did. So we'll probably try this tomorrow. I kind of want to just chill out at this point. I got all of our little poppers put on the keychains. And yeah, so what we're going to do with these are, I have a whole bunch more sensory toys coming. Like I'll show you. But that's what these Calm Down kits are going to be. They're going to be a bunch of sensory toys in one bag, you know? And so I'll probably put one of these like on the handles. I got these really cool, so I'm only doing 8 of those right now. I have these first aid kits that I need to put price tags on. These are the ones we did like last year together. And then I have a bunch of price tags, which I haven't really been putting on shit. So I gotta go to the shed. All of my hangers are in the shed because I don't use my closet, because I gave it to Niall as a bunker, which was a good idea because look at what these fucking maniacs are doing. But yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm doing really well, and I haven't set up the art space in 2 weeks because we were doing other stuff in town on Saturdays. So I I'm feeling anxious to set up this week and just like kind of remind myself and move stuff around because I've created a bunch of new products since the launch. But yeah, I have to go get hangers and put these t-shirts on hangers. I'm pleased with all of this stuff. I'm happy with it. Let me go ahead and email the college about the flyer. She said she'd have it for me last week, so I have to remind her. I really need I need the flyers because when I'm sitting there, it's a good way to get people, you know. And I would make my own, but they do QR codes. Oh shit. Uh-oh, we just got your school money. Yay! Mommy can go shopping for you for school. You just got your money. That's exciting. What else is here? I opened Niall a Cash App account because his dad's always like giving us Cash App money, and so I got Niall his own card, and I got him a wallet last week, so the card should be here. I'm not hooking it up to a bank account, so his dad is whatever he sends us, and you know, whatever I can put in. I don't really do it like that. I put some cash in his wallet. But I told his dad, I was like, let's get it to like $1,000 this year. So we're working towards that. Right now he has $27, which is great. So I don't know, if you've got kids, maybe, I don't know, something to think about. But like if people come to the ambulance or stuff, I can give them Niall's Cash App and stuff. But anyway, I have to figure out QR codes. So anyway, oh yeah, I was emailing the woman at the college. And then I'm assisting in a class tomorrow at the teen center from Wednesdays and Thursdays. Except Earth Day. Earth Day is a Wednesday, and I want to do a special Earth Day event. Why are you telling me there aren't any? Oh, I delete all my fucking emails all the fucking time. I need to stop doing that. I try to keep the
And I'm pretty sure you love me too.
No, Wade.
I would make my own flyer, but I don't. She said the flyers have to be approved by the marketing department of the college. And plus, she created a QR code last year for it, so.
No, Mom, you're wrong. Wade, go.
But, Ember.
I don't love you. Go.
You have been seeing water? You caused leak and shop?
Let me just repeat myself. God, I couldn't be in fucking 9 to 5 world at all. Okay, emailed her. So yeah. I made a price list, but I already laminated it, but I have more things, obviously. So I think I'm just gonna make a second one. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just add to it and then redo it. But yes, this is my price list. Prices have always been a hard thing for me because I enjoy giving people presents. But yeah, I got more rings. I got some rings. I need to get one of those like ring holders. Okay, so I'll come back and tell you what I'm gonna get Niall for school. That's exciting though. That we just got that. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my Amazon cart already for that. In this quarter, I'm not spending everything like I have been. I'm gonna hold on to some for summer. It's a screw. You know that. Well, I guess while we're here together, I want to get an ice maker, but that's not for school. Okay, so the school stuff I have for Niall. We have a couple STEM kits, crystal growing, putting little vehicles together, terrarium, crystal forest, wow, lots of crystal growing. We have an insect lore butterfly garden kit. I think that comes with butterflies. We have an edible veggie garden watch and grow, which Niall's pretty aware of that nature stuff. My first cookbook, my first dessert cookbook. I guess we'll get those again. Baking sheet, baking cutouts. Okay, this is the fun stuff. A microscope, like the digital mime, a telescope, an interactive world map. Mommy said magnetic fractions. We do a lot of fractions. We're also going to be talking about the body. So I've got him some human body models, an anatomy book. What's this? Molecular model kit. I don't know if we're ready for that. It looks really messy, like a lot of pieces. 444 pieces that I'm going to have to keep picking up. I don't know about that one. A borescope, which is different than a microscope. The busy book for the body, and a 3D printer, which I'm going to need the filament for. Okay, so that's everything I already picked out for him. Let's see what the total is. It's a lot, but we can handle it. What is the difference between the microscope and a borescope? What's a borescope? So, I might re-look at this a little bit. I don't know if all of this is necessary. We definitely don't need 3 crystal growing kits. It's kind of a lot. I do want to get him a 3D printer though, so he can make his own sensory toys. I see that the federal government is tripping about. There's that one ice cream making kids kitchen kit. Remember, we found it last semester. Junior Chef. We're big fans of ice cream. We'll go ahead and get this too. I thought it was in there. Alright, so I'm not gonna check out quite yet. I want to get rid of a couple of these crystal kits. I don't think I need that. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to spend all of the money at once. I don't think we need these cookbooks. We haven't really been using our cookbooks. Do we want cookbooks? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, now the crystal growing kits that we can do a little less of. So the caterpillars are alive. And then we watch them turn into butterflies. I think we like that because we really like taking care of the butterfly friend. Alright, for crystal growing kits, I think we're gonna do the crystal trees. Those look the coolest. We do not need 3 different crystal growing kits. We'll do the most expensive one in fashion, like mommy. Jesus. Okay, that's better. I have to get the filament for that 3D printer. Should probably get the right brand. Intina 3D printer filament. Sorry, I wasn't gonna keep you here for this, but we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff. I like that. Okay, we'll get 2 different kinds of filament, because I want him to be able to use it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I just moved it into my Amazon. Now I have to go in through the school money website and then I can buy it. I don't have that money on my card. Anyway, thanks for being here. So I'm gonna go put this stuff in the ambulance. Keep working towards that. We'll get Niall hooked up for this next semester.
Do it.
Yes. Oh, and then I need to work out and stretch. My boobs are really making my back hurt a
Do it.
lot. So, okay, bye. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. See you later.